Hello. Oh, I've got a Discord thing in here. That shouldn't be there. Out the way. There we go. That's more like it. All right. Welcome, everybody. I've timed this one nicely, haven't I? Cool. Let's see how. Yeah, I am. It's quite funny. I literally just posted in the chat. I've been for a nice long walk, come back home, managed to get a nice little scalp short while I was out, and then, yeah, now just letting this long run. And it does look like we're getting a nice little breakout here. So nicely timed. We will watch this price action as we are getting it. We are looking up towards the highs of the range right now. We do have a potential little SFP up here. Also, let me just do a mic check quickly so people can... Oh, we've just taken the highs. Everyone can hear me. Hopefully, this is all happening very, very quickly. We are getting this breakout, like, perfect timing. So, let's just... yeah. Let's just watch this and then I'll jump back into the formalities of saying hello to everyone whilst... we're getting that. Right. Is everything working? I think so. This is broken. Let's move over onto this. This is good. We've just taken the high. Okay. Looking quite nice. So yeah, my alerts are set up here basically. So if we do come up to this region, that would be where I would look to be taking a short position. Potentially. However, I do think we are looking kind of good right now. I also want to just check the SPX as well. I'm literally... Oh man, this is crazy. It always happens. It's just moving and I want to trade this as well. Okay, let me just look to the chat because I'm not gonna jump into anything here. So Ollie, warm up, Hugo, Aloy, Jay, Mate, Atasit, Eric, Roynek, welcome. If everyone else who is in the chat can say hello, that'd be great. And let's just rewind a little, and whilst we are looking at this price action, I mean, if we come back below this daily level, let's set an alert there. I can just talk some random stuff because this move is in progress. It's too late to really catch anything. I'm not convinced that this high is going to hold us back right now. However, that is potentially what we could see. You could trade this as a little SFP off the high, but I haven't drawn this on here yet, so I'm a little bit late. But as of yet, still looking okay. First fires here: WS, Dave, Neil, Braveheart, Crypto Joe, Steve, Jez, Mark, Claude. All right, loads of people in here. Smash up the likes. And I don't know what to say because it's just, yeah. Oh man, we're just getting this move. I want to go back over some of the stuff we've had recently, but we are getting some volatility. Ben Dow, everyone was frightened about the closing last Sunday, but Dang My Long is happy. Yes. Long position's looking good. So I think, generally speaking, most of us within the community are long from down here, which is pretty good. I am long from this region. I got in around 38.7 as an average, still holding this, still expecting higher prices. In fact, my average entry was 38.777, which is quite nice. You got the lucky sevens, 777 on there, and that has turned out to be actually very lucky overall. Callus. Wait, someone's saying Callus pump it, but I don't see Callus in here. Where is Callus? He's not here. Expecting liquidations up to 43.7, then reverse. 43.7. Well, that's a long way off, Jay. I don't really think we're going to be seeing that. 43.7. I mean, we could. It's a long way away. We've got a lot of stuff to get through if we're going to reach 43.7. It's certainly not going to happen during the stream. Although I've said that during trading rooms previously and we've had massive moves up. So, yeah. I'd be very, very, very surprised if it happens during the stream. Cool. So yeah, should I go over some price action? We obviously did the London trading room this morning, so I want to cover a little bit of what happened then, because we'd spoken about this last night. Last time I did the public stream, this is when I was live. Last night was when price was like here, right? And what we were expecting is, because the inverse perpetual hadn't come up and hit the daily level, we were looking for this to come up and take the liquidity above it. It has done that. So that was a nice opportunity to get into the short position. We were expecting price to continue to grind up, to start to form this divergence, and then we could look for the retrace. It never really had much of a retrace after that. And in fact, as low as we went was just back testing the daily level, which is the candle, which the daily level that we engulfed during yesterday's move. So this really is quite important support just here. And this is, again, why we're getting this bounce here and why we are getting continuation from this, is that you don't really want to be going below this level. Like we had identified, clearly we have this as a range, okay, and initially, I mean, you can draw it from here as your range or take it from the high, either or. I mean, this one kind of works a little bit better. You've got the midpoint quite nicely respected here. You can see resistance, resistance, resistance at the midpoint, then you flip it, and then we've got that continuation. So we were looking, and this was during the trading room earlier, we were looking for this move down to see if it could take liquidity below 40,400 and then reverse to get continuation to the upside. Now, we never really got that. It literally just tapped this daily level and then off it went. And the significance of that is basically, go onto your chart here. What did yesterday's candle do? Okay, it obviously took out all of the lows from this range and then engulfed these three candles right here. So you do not want to see price starting to close back down beneath 40,540. That is the candle that was engulfed. That was the high, the daily level that was engulfed there. You don't really want to see price coming back down. So if price were to get closes below this level, it increases the probability that we're going to come and retrace the entire move, which is what's been happening recently. And then we'd see that 39,670 region being hit. That hasn't happened. You can see here, wick straight into it. Okay, and off we go. And at this point, realistically, you've got to be aiming for this high. You've got to be aiming for the top of that wick there at, I mean, there's no level on there, but 41,530. Yeah, that's what we're aiming for on this as a backtest of this support, and off we go, get continuation on the move. You don't want to see like middle, like golden pocket retraces on this kind of thing. It's just not going to work. You either have a really shallow retrace, which is what we've had, or you run back the whole thing and you go back to the start of the move and then you try again later. And what have we had? A very shallow retrace, like literally nothing. No opportunity really for people to get long. A lot of traders basically trying to short this region, having missed out on the golden opportunity down here. The amount of times I was like, oh no, Bitcoin's lost support, it's lost that meme trend line support. No, it didn't. It literally just hit the point of control. It hit the daily level, the monthly level. Those were the levels that we've been waiting for ages. That was the point that we were going long, not within all of this junk over here. This was where we went long, and this is where we wanted price to reverse from there. So now, everyone who was really early on all of their long positions throughout all of this, whilst we were still holding shorts, is now very annoyed that they missed this long and trying to short it. And now what is happening? We're getting a short squeeze. So we are continuing to get this short squeeze. It's not like crazy, crazy levels of shorts going on. If you do look at the order flow, it's fairly even, but clearly I think the shorts need to be punished a bit more before we can start to see the longs in any real danger. So we are aiming for the top up here. Hopefully it will hit the alerts during the stream and we can take a look at it when it does take this liquidity at the high. Let me just let me mark that as an actual level. And so we do have that on the chart. So the high here from, at least on the inverse perp, is there. So let's just go liquidity. That would do. That is the level we're looking at. If it fails here, it's going to be really annoying. Meh. What else do we have on the chat? P is having a siesta, so please don't say shit, fuck, or bugger. Whoops. Sorry. There you go, shadow banned already. That's what happens when P is not the mod. I misbehave. It's just MB who is mod for today. I misbehave on every stream. I was misbehaving yesterday. I probably need to stop that. Warm up. Let's have a look. So let's see what the order flow in general is looking at. This is looking a bit cleaner. We're not all broken here on the trend rev now, so we can actually use this. We're getting some liquidations. We're getting that. That is nice. This was funny earlier. So this is what we were looking at from the move earlier. Like, look at this. Like, massive liquidations off of like a 0.5% move down. People YOLO 100x long FOMOing in at the top. You get that little bit of a retrace. You've liquidated tons of long positions here. And if you do go on to, you look at the net longs, you can see how it's been dropping off. And it's kind of been consistent, right? You've got these moves up. People who have missed the initial move, trying to get long, it just has a bit of a retrace. Trying to go long again, a bit of a retrace. Trying to go long again, a bit of a retrace. And it just keeps on shaking these people out that are on really high leverage right now, trying to catch this move. And at this point, yes, we are getting longs increasing, but it's steady. It's nothing too extreme. What we've seen is it's not really here. It just feels like there's a lot of people shorting this. This must be, it's going to be on the USDT pair, right? Because that's where most retail are probably trading this, is the USDT pair, which I'm not really a fan of, as people are well aware. BTC USDT, where has it gone? There it is. Let's have a look on this. If it loads up, steady shorts. Again, it is the longs that have been kind of there throughout a lot of this. It's fairly equal. This is so broken. Oh my god. But yeah, we're clearly getting a short squeeze. It's not been like heavily shorted around this region, but we are getting a bit of a squeeze up for the ones that are here. The ones that are getting in a bit high leverage. It's probably small traders, to be honest, so it's not going to be showing up too much on this. And I will switch back to a time-based chart because it's a little bit dodgy on this right now. So go back to a time-based chart. That might give us some better data. Yeah. A few good little liquidations there. We've got, here we go. We have some wreckness going on. Anything major? Not really. We're still getting this buying coming in. We're getting like pretty decent size, like 1 million, 1 million. You're getting multiple 100k orders coming in. It's not looking too bad. A lot of the selling is slightly shorter positions. You're getting, look, another 1 million plus buy coming in on is that Durbit? No, OKX. I never know the things. So yeah, overall, it still looks good for a bit more continuation. Let's see if it can get that high. It looks like we're about to hit an alert. Are we? We're going to get the breakout. We're going to get the breakout. And I want to be ready to take a short position. I am waiting and ready to take a short position. My exchange is open if we do get an SFP of these highs. If we do not get an SFP of these highs, if it stops early, I'm not going to bother to trade it. I'll wait until there's another opportunity. If we continue to push through this and continue to get volume, I also will not short it, but I am looking to take a short at these highs, even if it's just a scalp. I did take a scalp earlier on, and this is the thing. You just want to get in and out really, really, really quickly at the moment on short positions because we are in a local uptrend. So yeah, this is the short I took earlier. I was out walking the dogs, and it hit some alerts that I had at 41k. I just thought, you know what, short it, and immediately, like within a few minutes, got that 0.5% profit, which is what I want to get from a scalp. So we did have that 0.5%. It was, yeah, pretty decent. Um, there we go. We have taken the highs, or we haven't actually taken the highs, have we? We've just hit the alert. We've just hit the highs exactly. No, we haven't taken the highs. Come on, take the highs. I bet USDT's taken the highs, which means we will come back for it on inverse. Nope, nothing's taken the highs. USDT's all the way up here. Man. FTX hasn't. Binance has, and Binance is where we're getting a lot of the volume right now. So let's just magnet. Magnet. Are we still moving up? Nope. Oh my god. Why is the magnet not working? There it is. 41,580. So yeah, Binance has taken the highs. That obviously being where we have seen like a lot of these big orders are Binance million, or they're enough, close enough a million. Okay. Still looking a little bit higher for now. Any excess up at the highs? Not particularly. I'm going to move it back onto a trend rev again. It might break again. Not really any excess at the highs. So yeah, we're going to keep going. I think it looks more likely we're going to continue to push up a bit more. You've got imbalances here, but you're not really like hitting tons of stops. You're not seeing just loads of zeros coming in, and actually, yeah, I mean we clearly are still pushing up, so that's fine. There we go. That is now is that. Oh my! This is all happening very very quickly. We have taken the highs. Okay, we are getting continuation on this. We have taken the highs. We don't really have an SFP yet. There's absolutely no reason for me to be looking to take a short right now. Live order flow in action. I hope people are enjoying this. I'm not paying attention to chat at all right now. There could be, maybe I'm not even live right now. I have my exchange open on one screen. I am watching price on another screen. I don't know what's going on the chat. I cannot see anyone, but I am watching this and I am going to take a trade if I see an opportunity to do so. But I do not see an opportunity to do so. We are still squeezing up higher. We are seeing a drop off in open interest. The move might come to a conclusion soon. But so far, nothing really there. Can it keep on pushing? How are we? It's crazy when this happens as well, because like you just lose perspective of where you are. Like uh we're already like 0.3% above the SFP. So for this, wanting to get that minimum of 0.5% as even a scalp trade, you're almost like hitting an invalidation for even a scalp if you'd attempted just a pure SFP off of this. Like you wouldn't really want to be holding this for much longer. So if we are going to roll over at this point and get trapped back beneath, you can't really be going much beyond this point. Otherwise, then scalp liquidations come into play. It can continue to push higher. So we are reaching that limit right now of where like how high you would want this to push if it is an SFP. But we are slowing down. And it's tempting me. Binance suddenly getting interested up here as well. I'm not sure if that's just bot behavior, what's going on here, or if that's because prices moved up quite quickly. I promise I will have a look at chat in a moment. Still no access. Let's have a look at chat. What's going on? I can't see my exchange now. I hope I haven't missed an opportunity. Luxury's here. Well, welcome. How can you use the relation with open interest and CVD for shorting and longing? These comments are from a while back. We are right into the single prints in the golden pocket. Okay, thank you. SPX is going to fill the gap. It opened with like no gap, so this from another day. I'll have a look at SPX in just a second whilst if things do chill out here. If I can catch a short. Did I just miss it when I just literally went to look at the chat? It's just been waiting for me to close my exchange window, hasn't it? And to go back to chat and to like take my eyes off of price for literally like 10 seconds. And I may have missed the opportunity. There's still nothing at the highs. I still think we might come and back test this and see if it can get some continuation. You're actually getting quite a lot of shorts opening down here. So it's still, yeah, we still might continue on a bit more for now. Like you see the shorts getting a little greedy. This is too high. We're not got enough volume for 120.82. That's a bit better. Let's go. Oh, we'll keep it on. Whoa, not 410 tick, please. 4 tick. Bah. It's typical, yeah, Tommy. Luke's looking away. Dump it, yeah. It's typical. So this is the back test, right? Is it? You're getting a bunch of stop losses being hit for anyone that did FOMO in at the highs here. Chris Gatton, please explain what time frame you're looking at for SFPs. What's your entry trigger? There is no time frame. It can happen like in an instant. Like what we could potentially have seen, we could have, and where was it? It was like here, was it, that we were looking for the SFP? You could have just taken out the highs, immediately got a drop off on open interest, got some longs, got some short stops out there, hit some liquidations, and then just the buying stops, and at that point it's like 1 or 2 seconds. I'm just like, cool, that's done what I want it to do. I want to just mark it in on a short position at that point and go in. But as I was watching price come up, you didn't really have any let off in the buying initially. In fact, it was just continuing, and you were continuing to push through that area. So as a normal SFP, it can be instant, or you can be waiting for a few minutes, and you can just end up waiting for a long time. So far, I've not seen anything to suggest to me that this move is done. And again, we're still seeing this continue to move up. That could potentially be. I need to look back. On a candle. So where are the wicks on here? Are we getting caught somewhere that is significant? So we are back within this wick space, aren't we? This is where we did get the absorption of the buying earlier on. So if you were wanting to take short positions with a really tight stop loss, you just literally could set limits within this region and then invalidation up at the highs. I think we're still okay for now. Volume is decreasing quite a lot, and we are getting some slippage, so there's really thin books here. Surely this has got to be the aim. Quite a lot of liquidations, right? From short positions. I guess we did get to a point where it just started to. Yeah, we're okay. Easy, what's up, bro? Shout out from SoCal. Just found your channel and Discord. Appreciate your work. Thank you very much. I'm glad you are enjoying it. Thanks for joining. Is there anyone else in the chat that is new here? So we've got over 100 viewers. Come on, guys. We've got 107 people watching and only 41 likes. Hit that like button, then I will continue talking. I want 80 likes, please. And then I will continue to talk. I mean, I'll keep talking anyway. But until we hit 80 likes, this is always what we like to do whilst we are waiting for likes. It's just punishment. You guys have got to like this more. I will go back to price action once we hit 80 likes. But in the meantime, for everyone who is new here, please do go and check out tauruscrypto.com. That is our community. There it is, down at the bottom of the screen. No more price action until 80 likes is hit. Whoa, there's tauruscrypto.com. There it is. Do go and check it out. This is our website. If you do scroll down, we do have our free Discord community, which you can click on this little guy up at the top here, the little Discord icon, or you can scroll down. You have your free Discord community down here. This is the public section of the Discord, which anyone is welcome to join. What we do also have is the Taurus crew. So within the Taurus crew, as I started the stream earlier, I was talking about the London trading room. We did trade the London Open this morning for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And that was where we basically made the plan for the day. Tomorrow we'll be doing the New York Open, basically kind of what I'm doing here. I've been trading the New York session, the start of the New York session. So we do all these live trading rooms. We have a ton of educational content, like thousands of hours of educational videos. We do have a whole learning zone section. So I can actually, whilst I am at it, I can just bring back onto the screen the learning zone, and you can have a little look at... Hopefully the price isn't doing anything. Here we go. So this is our learning zone section within the Discord. Okay, so we have our beginner series. We have a ton of educational content on various technical analysis. We've got TPO and footprint videos. We've got our ExoChart series, which I'm continuing to do, just waiting for a few updates. We've got our playbook here. So these are different kind of trade setups that you can trade every single day. These have PDFs and videos that go alongside them. Elliott Wave stuff from our coach French Bull, trading psychology stuff, a bunch of bonus material, Bybit exchange tutorials, earning passive income, CME gaps, all of those kind of things. So we do have a ton of content on there, educational content, if you would like to look at that. But we've hit 90 likes, so I will go back to the technical analysis, but do go check that out, the Taurus crew. You can click discover on there, and then you can learn more about what is involved within the crew by looking it up on the website. We're also on Twitter, so you can click the little Twitter guy up the top, and that'll take you through to our Twitter here. Look, live now. And here's the long position that Luxury was in from yesterday, and that I'm also in. I've got loads of other people who are in, so yeah, go and check that out as well. Thank you, 90 likes, that's great. I will. I'll stop boring you all now with the website stuff, and we will go back to the price action. And luckily, price hasn't dumped. I haven't missed a short opportunity. We are still at the same region. We can have a look at what has happened in the last few minutes, and price is still moving up a little bit, which is good. Let's see if we can get a bit higher. So yeah, hopefully, hopefully that explains the question. Are there any educational videos? The answer is yes, there are many. While we wait, just do your American accent, and they will come quickly. Maybe not. Maybe not. I only do the American accent if Jay's on here. If we hit 100 likes, we're at 93. If we hit 100 likes, I'll do the American accent. Neil, I joined Crew about a month ago. The educational content is awesome. Highly recommended. Thank you very much. Thank you. Chris Arslan, stop talking. I know, I saw it go through 80 likes. I was like, I'm just going to keep on going. I'm in the flow with this. I am in sell mode. I am marketing mode. I'm not good at marketing. So if I get in the flow of it, I have to kind of continue going. ASD 100 viewers, bull run is back confirmed. I don't know about that. Is it 100 viewers? Because we actually seem to often get over 100 when I trade the New York session. When we do the evening ones, no one seems to be too interested in it. Everyone's just chilling out. So I probably need to stream these New York sessions a bit more often. Let's go for some higher time frame stuff in the meantime. Shall we? Shall we do that? Would anyone like any questions about... Anyone, first of all, got any questions like, why did you take the long down here? If anyone is, because I kind of... That would give me an opportunity. That would give me an opportunity to brag about the long position I'm in. Not that I'm going to brag about the long position I'm in. I don't brag often. Tom Jones, is this Tom Jones the I'm not going to say the singer. There is another Tom Jones that I'm thinking of, and I think you might be the Triangle guy. Is this the Triangle guy, Tom Jones? I might know you. I feel really bad. Fibs and stuff. If it is, welcome. Why am I saying that? But yeah, welcome. I'm talking nonsense. I am literally talking out my ass right now. There's a daily order book just above, yeah. In trading rooms, are you also taking trades in live if confirmations are there? Yes, so we do take trades live in the trading room. We don't like have a thing where I have my exchange open and there's my position, there's all of that kind of stuff. I get way too scared with that kind of thing. We don't like do... So I've seen in other questions here, we don't do Tom the Fibonacci man. Yeah, equal triangles. We do... oh man, I've completely lost where I'm going. What am I talking about? Yeah, we don't do like signals as in signals. We basically trade it through as a community. We're looking at looking at taking good trades. So if a trade is there during the trading room, we will take it. We did actually have a short off of the trading room earlier on, so I can tell you exactly the short position. It wasn't much, but it was the one that started the move, and it was the bare minimum that we were looking to get out of this. So basically, earlier on, right here, okay, we had confluence with daily open, point of control of the range, and VWAP, and it was holding price down for a good kind of 15 minutes or so. Was holding price down. So although I didn't take that trade personally, it didn't really meet the conditions for myself being within the midpoint of the range. For me, I didn't take that trade, but I know a few people did, because we were saying there's a pretty high probability that this is going to be a rejection here, and we are going to be looking at a move down at least towards this daily level, or to take out the lows here at 40,400. So we did take that trade, or I talked that trade through during the trading room, and it paid off quite well. So again, what you can see here, session VWAP, okay, that was holding price down. If I do go to our fixed range and we just pull this across from the start, the POC for that, well, it's still there now. I've got hair on my eyes, I need a haircut. Extend right, we don't need to do that. So you can see the point of control was there as well. So we were looking at that just as being a pretty decent resistance at the time, and I know a few people did take the shorts off of that. We can go into trading chat. Where is it? Claude took it. So again, if I do bring back up the Discord here, and I show everyone, this was the trading room short, so I can't even see that. 40,793, Claude took the shorts, 40,793. So he was short from within this region. Ended up getting nice profit off of that. A few others took it within there as well. So that was a really nice position that was explained and talked through during the trading room, although I didn't personally trade it. So yeah. We are pulling back now. This is typical. I stop actually watching price action and it does start to pull back. Do you see the ES, SPX and the ES? They have pumped big time. It was kind of expected again. Let's go back over here. This is just before I started the stream. Again, quick little shill on the Discord. We were looking at this, so I basically said as the New York Open, SPX opening exactly where it closed yesterday, looks ready to move up in my opinion, and this is when price was just down here at the lows. I'm assuming we're up here right now. That is what the target was for that gap. Range highs also looking more likely for BTC as well, and this is like, okay, cool, we're about to get this move. This was just explaining it in the trading room earlier. So this is the crew section within the trading room explaining what I am looking for. I think we're about to get a move up. Then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go live and I'm going to talk this through on YouTube, and we have hit the range highs. So we'll have a look at the SPX as well. So this is all working perfectly. This is great. Thank you, Bitcoin. You're doing exactly what I want you to do, and I'm happy. Thank you, Bitcoin. Oh, we're not up at this gap yet. Okay. I was thinking we haven't really pumped. It's not really, is it? Like it's moved up a little bit. Realistically, this could still be contained within the channel, and we could still be looking at this as a bit of a false breakout. I don't like diagonal stuff. I just put it there as an example. This area, this purple area, is where we were looking at as support initially. We've just kind of run beneath that region slightly, so I'll remove that as well. We've got a gap there. I haven't updated my SPX chart for a while. Realistically, 4,488 is what I'm looking for if this can get some continuation on it. And I think it's kind of nice. Like you... Can it break out? I don't know. I'm not trading the SPX right now, so it's there. Yeah, whatever. P is here. P is back. P took his siesta. He is back. Everyone's got to behave now. We've got 125 viewers. This is great. This is great. And we've got some old friends maybe in the chat. People maybe finally starting to move over to the dark side. Join the dark side. Join the crew. TC Pool. We're ready to take over. Like, we're literally ready to take over. I gotta behave. I gotta behave. Peace here. Roynek, gonna wait. There are two naked time point of controls on Bybit and Binance with a 618 on the fib extension from the SL of this impulse. There is also a high volume node on VPVR, all coming around 42,240 to 42,270 mark. Let's see the reaction. That is very detailed, Roynek, as always. We have hit 100 likes. All right, y'all, we've hit 100 likes. I'm gonna do American accent for y'all. This is literally no. They don't even say that. I don't know what I'm gonna be talking about. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's not good. I need to be talking to someone American. If I'm talking to someone American, then I can do the American accent, but right now I'm just making a complete and utter tit out of myself. I do not know what I'm talking about. ASD, ERT, it was intentional. Um, it was intentional. We're not that. We're not TC pool. But it was intentional. I've got to behave myself. We are getting some a little bit of resistance here, so we can see it's continuing to try and move up. I'm gonna flick back over onto this, and we are just gonna have a little look here. So it's reaching that point where we maybe are getting a bit of exhaustion on this move. I missed the short, man. Although there's a lot of selling in here. There is a lot of selling. I gotta move this back to 10 tick because I'm needing to zoom out slightly on here. That was the worst American accent I've done. Yeah, I need to be live with an American in order to do it. I mean, last time I was looking at the chart and we were looking at prices as price was moving, and we were kind of watching all the price action coming in. We were looking at the odd flow as things were going along right here, and we can see the shorts are getting a little bit greedy. Maybe are they getting a little bit greedy on these lows? Are we starting to form that bullish divergence down? Oh my god, that was terrible. At these lows, we are starting to form bullish divergence at the lows. Maybe I I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Luke, do you have a girly friend? Unfortunately for her, yes. I don't know how anyone puts up with me, but yes, unfortunately for her. Greg, do you folks only focus on 0.5% scalps or also swing trading strategies? Yeah, we do swing trading. That's like a massive part of what we do. Like I am swing long from the global point of control, which has been, which has been hit. So again, that was the thing with a swing trade. You're only going to get them every now and again. You can't just go, oh look, I'm in a swing trade and therefore I'm going to look at the chart every day and see how my swing trade is doing. It doesn't work like that. It's like if you're looking at the charts and you're here every day, you may as well be day trading it, you may as well be scalping it. So from that perspective, yeah, like I do take swing trades. I am swing long. I am swing long from here. So I am swing long from 38,700, 38,777 to be exact. And I will continue to hold that position. But I'm here again today. We don't have a swing trade to take today. There literally isn't a swing trade unless you want to swing short this all the way down to like 23k or something. But realistically, it's that's not going to happen right now. So yeah, scalp trading and day trading is a massive part of what we do, and we cover the board. It's just if you're here every day, you've got to be looking for scalps. Otherwise, there's just you're sat there like, oh yeah, I'm in a position. What's the point in looking at the chart? If you're in a position, it doesn't matter. Just set your stop loss, set your take profit level, walk away, and go on holiday because you don't need to be looking at the charts if you're just a swing trader. Unless you now and again doing a little bit of some analysis. Of course, you have to be prepared and you have to make a plan, but yeah. And also, yeah, 0.5% is like the minimum for a scalp trade for myself. So if you market in, market out, realistically, you want to be getting those 0.5% moves. Otherwise, generally, I don't tend to take them. Easy, do you also trade alts in the trading room or just BTC? Yeah, we trade alts. I haven't looked at any alts yet because Bitcoin's kind of moving right now and it's kind of exciting. But what I'm going to do, let's do some altcoins. So we do altcoins. I can tell you there are often trades to be had on altcoins during the trading rooms, especially recently. The alts have been moving really nicely. So shall we look at some alts? I've set the alerts. it does look like price is likely to continue. We were getting that bullish divergence down at the lows. We are moving up. So let's see if these highs can get taken. Either way, now I think whatever side of this gets broken, we're looking at some continuation. We are looking for short positions, but not ready for that yet. So yeah, let's look at the altcoins until we hit some alerts. So Ethereum, anyone want to look at Ethereum? We did have this on ETH. We are looking at resistance around here. So again, if we can continue to get a move up, we do have the potentials for, we do actually. What we have here is a 4-hour order block, I think. Maybe it's just a 1 hour. No, it is a 4-hour order block. So you do have a 4-hour order block. You do also have your anchored VWAP from the high over here coming in on the 4-hour chart. So this is giving us some nice confluence within that 3,170 region for a short position, possibly on Ethereum, and then basically green box down here is the support that you'd be looking for. I have an itchy nose now. Everything is like, I had a hair in my eye. I think that's maybe moved down to my nose. I really need a haircut, but I'm going away in like 10 days, so there's no point. I may as well just wait and get a haircut like a day before I leave. Also, there is the potential that we could just SFP those highs again if we are looking at that anchored VWAP from this high on a slightly lower time frame. That is coming in slightly lower. So we're looking at this general region around here as short positions, short opportunities on Ethereum. That's not really hit yet. We were holding that point of control nicely, so it did increase the probability that we were going to move to the upside. That is exactly what's happened. Luna, we are looking at very much the same thing. Okay, so it's very similar to ETH, and we are right there actually right now. So Luna is entering an area of quite significant resistance. We do have this as the upper part of it, but realistically, lower the OB, you're looking at this big zone as a zone of resistance on Luna. I am short on Luna from that exact high. Brag. I am Luna's god. Luna cannot outtrade me. So yeah, there's potential short positions on Luna right now, and if Bitcoin does get a bit dumpy again at some point, and it does fail to get continuation here, we would be looking lower down around $72 on Luna. So those are a couple of trades. Like again, I am long Luna and I am short Luna, so I do have a long position on Luna from around about 82. And I am a short position from, what is it, 118.50, I think. I post this like all the time, I should remember. 119, 119,685 is my short. So yeah. Dot continuing to move up. We're looking up towards $19.50, towards about $20.35. Ape, we've taken a trade on recently, so still looking for that target. I never quite reached it last time, but still looking for that $14 target on Ape. After it found support here, green box, find support, very nice. Red box, if it does get resistance, that'll be that. Oh, this is a new trade. I'm in a long on ADA. So I am in a long on ADA from entry price 0.8908. This was taken last night. Down here. Oh, that's the one, yeah. There we go. It was top of this. So I am in a long position on ADA. That was after it reclaimed something. I need to find the chart. I literally can't remember taking that. That was during the stream, I think I took that trade. I think I was talking about ADA. I don't think I said that I'd entered during the stream. But I did enter during the stream. And I am in that long position. I also took a VeChain's still existing, so VeChain as well. Sorry, Ronak, I've just seen your comment again. I was going to look at what you were talking about. I'm just going through my trades right now. This is an existing swing position that I've just compounded within this region here. Yeah, I might actually get my haircut in Dubai. That might be better. So maybe I should just get my haircut like this week, and then I can get another haircut whilst I'm over there, because I will be there for a month. We got some divergence on the chart. First to fire, some divergence, hey? Swang along from low. Yeehaw! I like that. I might start calling it the same. We got some divergence in the chat. Some divergence. Divergence. Die. Where are we? Still exactly the same price. It's not going to hit any alerts, is it? This is fun. I like these New York sessions. Chat's in good form. I'm in good form. No, I'm not. I'm talking shit. But I'm happy. I'm happy. ADA BTC is looking so nice. Yeah, that is another reason for taking that. Let's go back over to ADA. Let's look at ADA BTC, because we do look at altcoins. ADA BTC. There we go. This, if I remember rightly, there it be. So easy, right? It's like so easy. Just typical stuff. Look, there's a rally. It was resistance. It was resistance there. It broke through. What has price done? It never actually back tested it after breaking through. So you leave behind, and this is like tiny, but it's these little fine details that really do matter. What you do, you leave behind a little bit of a gap down here, and it still works, okay? So for all of you smart money concepts lovers, you did have that little bit of a fair value gap down from the breakout. I'm not too worried about this stuff. This back tested, good. So what do you get here? ADA BTC, there it goes. Break through it, back test it, close enough, like 1 sat difference. Here you break through it, you back test it. Here you break through it, you're leaving a bit of a gap behind you there. You do have this, and this is creating an order block. It does have that kind of thing, but it is a little bit of an inefficiency on the chart from the break of that exact level there as you get the breakthrough. So we have come down into it. You've hit that level like literally to the sat. There you go. Look, zoom in as far as you can, and it is exactly to that level. You do have that region, and you do have the 618 golden pocket there as well. So it's a really nice level on ADA. Just like a couple of lines, and you just wait, remain patient. We've probably got divergence here. 4-hour chart. There it is on the RSI MRI MACD as well. We don't tech this so often, but it's kind of there, kind of. So yeah, ADA is looking quite nice. So I am in a long position on that one. Bitcoin's still not hit any alerts. I am going to go back over here. What is it doing? It is not doing anything. Junk bonds are pumping hard. Smells like the beginning of a risk on move. If it is, if we are going to go risk on again, and if we are going to go a little bit crazy, it's actually very bullish, because the stock market's had a serious shakeout. So if we are going to go back into like risk on market, like SPX is going to be making new all-time highs, like almost certainly. We know Ooh, we are coming up into some interesting areas on this right now. So SPX is coming into an interesting little zone. This is all old. It did actually do the three drives, didn't it? Or it did like a four drives. One, two, three, four. Just continue to go down. So we're about to hit this daily level on the SPX, which is interesting. Well, that is interesting. Cool. But yeah, you're going to be, if this is making a higher low, if this is going like macro higher low, which it does have potential to be a macro higher low, if we start to kind of reclaim, if SPX gets above like 45, 4,500, I mean, it's kind of likely that we're going to be seeing all-time highs again on the SPX, which is going to be really quite bullish for Bitcoin. So we know about DXY as well, 100 key level is there. It is grinding away at that, but you look at the DXY and uh, it's just been moving up like relentlessly all year. And at some point, this is going to come back down. And if when it does start to come back down, it's going to send assets flying, basically, because you've not really, like, we've not really seen a move like this. We've gone through cycles in the past. Like, this was just before the last like big Bitcoin cycle where you can say like DXY was really going parabolic, and I'm guessing we're playing this as a bit of a range. So there's potential if it does start to, if DXY fails to break through here and get continuation like way above 100, if it pulls back, like assets are literally just going to fly. It's going to be quite fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll see. We'll see. What else do we want to look at? I'm going to wrap things up in a minute. I have literally just hit an hour, so it is getting to that point where, well, after I'm talking for an hour, I start to forget what I'm talking about, and yeah. We haven't looked at the crypto stocks for a while. They're still as wrecked as ever. Man, what is this? Why do I have this on my chart? That looks so stupid. That should not be there. It's a log channel. Nice little old school log channel. Too optimistic, Obi-Wan. But seriously, it's like, yeah. The thing is, you got to like, where else is there to go? If the SPX is making a macro higher low, it's going to go to all-time highs. There's nowhere else it can go because otherwise you're just going to, like, you've either got to make a higher low or you got to dump further. Like it's the SPX. It doesn't just go, oh, I'm going to put in a range for ages. It's either straight line up or straight line down. So if we're getting a higher low on the SPX, it's going to new all-time highs, and that's bullish for like assets in general. So there's not really, you've either got to go recession or you've got to go all-time highs at this stage. There's not really an in between right now. You're not going to just play some boring range out. It's going to go kind of crazy in one direction or another. Like everything is at that point, like that breaking point. Either if this is not a higher low, or we're going recession. If it is a higher low, we're going all-time highs. Um, yeah, but obviously that'll take time to play out. So. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap things up now. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I've enjoyed this one, and it's good to see some new faces that are old faces, and some old faces that are new faces, and just some. I'm not seeing any faces. There are no faces. It's good to see some names, and some icons, and some words that I recognize from new people or old people. I This is what I mean. After I talk for an hour, it stopped making sense. So thank you very much. I will, of course, be back very, very soon. There are short positions to be had here, but I think, yeah, realistically, what is it that we've been looking at on a lot of the altcoins? It's that 4-hour OB region or up towards the next like untapped liquidity, which would be that daily at 43,423. You do have a 4-hour OB here, so drag that along. This will be red box. Okay, red box just there. So that 42,200 region, as Roynek's been saying, that's quite nice. You've also got some liquidity up within that region. If we do go similar stuff to what we've done on the altcoins, let's take one from the breakdown. There it is, okay, at Confluence, and one from the kind of the swing high. You're looking at a little bit longer on this, but again, that anchored VWAP's been playing out quite nicely. I'm going to have that there. That will be looked at by traders. So the fact that this was an impulsive move to the downside, this region will be an area that is looked at quite a lot. You do have a high volume node there as well. So we've got this high volume node. I think I'm literally repeating what Roynek said earlier, but I'm just looking at this as general analysis for the next levels to the upside. So 42,200 to 42,280 kind of region I would be well aware of. There is some significance within that area. Let's just do a little bit more before I just say goodbye. Hey, it's the POC. When did that get there? We're not there, but yeah, it's moved there. I think it's just where I've drawn it from. I've drawn it from the high. I am sure that point of control wasn't there previously. But there we go. You've got the POC. This is the point of control from your all-time high. So as a downtrend, we are coming into the POC from all-time high. I'm very confused because it wasn't there before. It was down here, and there's absolutely no way that it can be back up here. This was the POC because that's where I took the long, and it has moved without price coming back into that region, which is like technically impossible because how can you suddenly have more volume here than you did a day ago when price hasn't revisited it? But there you go. I've probably just changed the settings slightly, or it's this is the old style. This is the old style fixed range. So I'm checking this once more. Not that it matters. It really doesn't matter at all. It's fine. Anyway, then point of control, right? There it is. So there's your macro PAC from your all-time high. That is coming in there at 41,940. Again, I'm expecting this is going to be quite different on other exchanges. And you look at the difference there, it's really not a big difference between that region. So there it is. It's there. On that note, I am going... No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to mention one more thing I do want to look at. I do this. Doge. That's the only other thing I want to look at because I am also in a long position on... Not a long position, I bought some spot Doge, so I just want to check that out. But that's not doing anything, so that's fine. And on that note, I am going to call it a day. I will try... Often when I say bye on the stream, it cuts me off early because of the delay. So I either sit here looking like a complete idiot for about 20 seconds whilst I wait for the stream to catch up. Look, the point of control is back here. The point of control is now here. Oh no, that's for the range. I'm just going to go. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for all the new viewers in here, and thank you for those of you who have just signed up for the crew. I've just had a couple of notifications, so welcome, and it's great to have you join us. We will see you again on another live stream very soon, and have a great rest of the day. Enjoy trading this move. Let's see where it takes us.